So welcome all, day 19, Magic Footsteps. And to start the chapter, before we do that, this chapter is very important and it's very simple. You can do the exercise of this chapter practically 24/7. Practically 24/7. If you're up and about, you can do that. So let's explore. 100 times every day, I remind my inner and outer life. 100 times every day, I remind myself that my inner and outer life depend on the labors of other men, living and dead, and that I must exert myself in order to give in the same measure as I have received and am still receiving. Albert Einstein, 1879 to 1955, Nobel Prize winning physicist. With those words, Einstein gave us a gift equal to his scientific discoveries. He gave us one of the magical secrets to his success: gratitude every day. Einstein is the inspiration behind today's magical practice, and you are going to follow in his footsteps to bring success to your life. Today, like Einstein, you will say thank you 100 times, and you are going to do it by taking 100 magic footsteps. It might seem unbelievable to you that taking footsteps can make a difference to your life. You will discover that it is one of the most powerful things you can do. God gave you a gift of 86,400 seconds today. Have you used one to say thank you? William Award, 1921 to 1994 writer. To take magic footsteps, you take one step and in your mind say the magic words, thank you. And as your foot touches the ground, and then again say thank you as your other foot touches the ground. One foot, thank you. Next foot, thank you. And continue saying the magic words with every footstep. The best thing about magic footsteps is that you can take any number of magic footsteps anywhere at any time, through your house, from one room to another, walking to get your lunch or coffee, taking the trash out, walking to a business meeting, or on your way to catch a cab, train, or bus. You can take magic footsteps on your way to anything that is important to you, like exams, a date, a job interview, an audition, to meet a client, to the bank, ATM, dentist, doctor, hairdresser, to see your team play in a sports game, down corridors, through airport terminals, in parks, or from one block to another. I take magic footsteps around my home, from my bedroom to my bathroom, kitchen to my bedroom, and outside to my car and the mailbox. Whenever I walk down a street or walk anywhere, I choose a point as my destination and I put gratitude in my footsteps on all the way. If you take notice of how you're feeling before you begin, and then you will notice a big difference in how you feel after you've taken magic footsteps. It doesn't matter if you can't get much of a feeling of gratitude while you're taking them. I promise you will still feel happier afterwards. If you're feeling down, magic footsteps will make you feel better. And even if you're feeling great, magic footsteps will lift your spirits even higher. So how exactly does this, practice of magic footsteps work? All the time, the beauty of our conscious mind is that it likes to be either in the past or wants to think more about the future. बट वो प्रेजेंट मोमेंट में आने के लिए एक कॉन्शियस एफर्ट लगता है ऑफ एनीबडी एंड एवरीबडी. सो नाउ हाउ डज ग्रेटिट्यूड गेट अस टू बी इन दैट पिक्चर? जब हम constantly, when you're taking a walk, say 100 200 steps, and we are constantly saying thank you for every step we are taking, what are we doing? We are directing the mind to just focus on taking that step and saying thank you. Taking the other step, say thank you. Take the third step, say thank you. Fourth step, thank you. Fifth step, thank you. And on for the next 100 or 200 steps. So if this takes, say, one step, 1 second, so it's nearly about 100 to 200 seconds where the mind has not thought about anything, which is going to come in from the future, and the mind has not got the time to dwell on anything from the past, because the mind is now centered in the present and just concentrating on saying thank you and taking that step. So that is like a timeout for the mind, to either not go in the past or probably go in the future, and just be in the now, in the present moment. And जब आप ये exercise करोगे, like this is a part of, say, today's uh, assignment, that you have to, do this, say, 100 or 200 steps. But the beauty of this chapter or this practice is that you can do it practically any time of the day. And especially when we find it difficult and we are, we are able to notice that we are in the negative zone, or we are probably, very negative about things around us, because that negativity is, either coming from anything from the past, or that negativity is coming when you're, anxious about the future. Because in the present moment there cannot be any negativity, but वो present moment में नहीं होता, वो या past में होता है या future में होता है. So when you use this practice at that time when you are getting into that negative zone, you zone out your mind not to focus on the past, and you direct your mind not to, think about the future, and just concentrate on saying thank you. It's like in ancient times, or still our elders do it. They do a lot of part with that mala. Okay, चाहे वो राम राम हो रहा है या whatever mantra they are chanting, that's a way of, focusing the mind to concentrate on certain things, so that the mind does not wander here and there, so that the mind does not go in the past or goes and thinks about what is going to happen in the future. The mind stays in the present moment. Exactly the same man, this works in exactly the same manner, where we tell our mind to focus on taking that step and just saying thank you. And when you are in that zone, say 200 to 200 seconds, it's like practically around 3 minutes or so, with no other thought of the past or the present, just being in the present. And that 2 minutes or 3 minutes, in the present moment, just saying thank you, just taking that step, zones out the mind into the present moment, and you are in that frequency of gratitude, which is above the line feeling, which is a happy feeling, which is a feeling, close to love. तो हम अपने माइंड को डायरेक्शन दे देते हैं कि तूने थैंक यू ही बोलना है. So then chances are that the mind will not think anything from the past, or take the awareness or take their attention into anything that is going to happen in the future, because it's just concentrating on being thankful, on saying thank you, and taking that step. We'll try to do a short demo of this after the class if possible. Else, I would like you guys to do this practice. Now, this practice does not involve a register, a pen, a notebook. It just involves you. And no matter how lazy you are, don't tell me you don't take 200 steps in a day. And if you do, if you don't take, please share a screenshot of your steps from your mobile. Because average lazy से lazy भी 2000-3000 step ले लेता है. So it's as simple, as easy, and as practical as gratitude can get. If you're walking towards the bathroom, you can do it. But yes, it's preferred for this particular exercise to take those 100-200 steps in one go. That's what is more important, because that duration of that thank you has to be 2 to 3 minutes. Constantly going thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. To take the most effective magic footsteps, take magic footsteps for about 90 seconds. This is how long it will take the average person to take 100 steps at a leisurely pace. This practice is not about taking 100 steps exactly, but taking at least that number of steps, because it will probably take that number of footsteps to make a difference to the way you feel. Once you're clear on the approximate distance, you can take your 100 steps of gratitude anytime during the day. Don't count the footsteps when you are doing the practice, because you will be counting instead of saying thank you, the magic words with each step. And when you have completed today's magical practice, you will have said the magic words thank you 100 times. How many days of your life have you said thank you 100 times? And Einstein did it every day, every single day. So the homework for today, magic practice number 19, magic footsteps. Number 1, count your blessings, make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you're grateful, reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessings as you can. And number 2, take 100 magic footsteps for about 90 seconds in gratitude anytime during the day. And with each, number 3, with each footstep, say and feel the magic words, thank you. And number 4, just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day.